So the National STEM Festival has several components. First is a nationwide competition for students in grades 7th through 12th grade to submit projects in 6 themes. But what we're looking for is STEM applications to solve real world problems. We go through the challenge until October 20th, and then we narrow it down to roughly 150 students representing every state that convene in Washington, D.C. for the physical festival, where they get to meet C-suite executives, elected officials, members of federal agencies, mentors. It's just a great way to celebrate and elevate some of the brightest young minds in our country.
Absolutely. Carrie, why is it so important to get kids involved in STEM at a young age?
Well, for me, I think that we need to get people involved in STEM at every age. It's just kids are so creative, and I don't think that we look at their creativity like we should. You take critical thinking and empathy, and these kids can solve the world's problems. I mean, okay, just from NOLA last year, we had such incredible submissions. Kids that are looking at things that really interest them, challenges that they want to solve. One girl, Naya, ninth grader from John F. Kennedy High School, she came in with a project that was a stroke monitoring system made for people who are 55 and older. This was something that concerned her. Yes, right? We had a kid, Jaden, a 12th grader from Brother Martin High School. He created this therapeutic shoe for people with conditions including like fallen arches and plantar fasciitis, and it all utilized a wireless technology. I mean, these kids are just, they're so creative, and I think that we lean on them and look at the things that they're interested in, and we'll know where we got to move as a country.
That is truly amazing, and I'm so happy to hear you giving those shout outs to our local kids. We know that there are brilliant brains all across our community, but I love that they're getting this sort of national recognition. Tell me, how can we get them involved? If there are other kids out there with good ideas, what's the first step to getting into this process?
Okay, so to date, NOLA has no applications. We have them from Baton Rouge, we have them from Shreveport, and we know you have the innovation and the passion for STEM there. You've got people like Dr. Calvin Mackey, who runs STEM NOLA. I know that your viewers have seen him on this channel before. We need to find the parents, the teachers, the community leaders who know those kids that already have those projects, and just get them to go online and submit. We want to ensure that there is representation from New Orleans there for sure. And that's the step. We just need to get them across the line to submit their brilliant ideas, innovations, and solutions.
So you do already need to have sort of a project in mind in order to apply. What's the website? Where do you go to apply?
NationalSTEMFestival.com is the website, and you can look for the submit button. But what's really cool about this festival, it's more of a celebration like the Olympics of all the science fairs that are going on in the country. So if you have a science fair project from last year, one that you've updated, if you've got one that you're working on right now for an after-school robotics program or an after-school STEM program or something you're doing in your classroom, it only takes about 15 minutes to take that project that you're already working on and just apply to nationalstemfestival.com.
So easy. I can think of off the top of my head several interviews that I've done with amazing students across our area who I want to go email right now and tell them to submit, because I know we're going to get some good submissions from New Orleans. So I hope that this interview gets the word out there to folks. Thank y'all so much for joining us and for reminding us to get our New Orleans kids involved in this National STEM Festival. We're excited.